Squishmallows in Animal Crossing. Everyone loves them, so why don't we combine them? Yes, you heard me right. Today we are going to be combining Animal Crossing and Squishmallows. How are we going to do that, you might ask? Well, we are going to be drawing the Squishmallows. I burped. As I was saying, today we are going to be drawing the Squishmallows as Animal Crossing villagers using ibis paint. I don't really know what this is gonna be like. I've never done an art video or anything of the sorts before, so it'll be new and exciting and hopefully, with any luck, probably fun. I don't really know what else to say for the intro, so let's jump on into the actual video, shall we? So the first villager I'm going to be drawing today is Charlotte the Calico Cat. I just picked her up at Home Goods like last weekend or something, so she's very new. So let's talk a little bit about the actual art part of this video. I'm gonna be honest with you, I kind of cheated. I didn't draw the bodies of the villagers all by myself. I used a picture of an existing villager and traced over it kind of, but added in my own design. I think it's fine. Totally. So that's kind of what you're seeing me do right now. Just tracing over Felicity and doing the general rough sketch. So after I was done with this sketch, I lowered the opacity and started to work on the line art. I switched to the dip pen hard and just traced my sketch. Nothing too exciting. This process was honestly kind of boring. So something I wanted to talk about was the style of the art. If you look at the style of Animal Crossing, like the game art, you will notice that there isn't really any visible like line art like this. But then again, Animal Crossing New Horizons is a 3D game and I'm doing a 2D piece, so I thought it would be okay to add in some line art. I'm trying to find the balance between making them look like villagers but not completely going into the Animal Crossing style, because I still want this piece to be my own and in my own style. So yeah, after finishing the line art, I decided to go on with my favorite part, the coloring. This villager is mostly white, so I didn't really have to do much coloring. I just added some pink to the ears and purple in various spots on the villager, kind of like what the Squishmallow looks like. For the shading, I just put a bunch of black in random areas where I think that there would be a shadow. Yeah, I kind of wish I used a softer brush for this. I think it could have looked even better, but I didn't change my brush. I never really do. A lot of the time I just do the rough pencil for the sketch, and then I go over with one of the dip pens, and then I never really choose like a color brush or anything. I just use the same pen for my line art as I do for my coloring, which I don't know if my drawings would be better if I used a different brush for the coloring. There's no real good reason for me not changing brushes, but this is just what I do. Last but not least, I sign my name in the corner of the project and also the year. The next villager I'm going to be Animal Crossifying is Tangerine, the grayish bluish husky. Funny story, actually, you cannot find this Squishmallow on the internet anywhere. I'm serious. I was just searching all of the different species in the Squishmallows wiki that I think look like Tangerine, like, you know, wolf, husky, fox, dog. And she was nowhere. Even on the official Squishmallow collector's guide, if you type in husky, you still won't be able to find her. Her name will not come up. And this was kind of a problem because I needed to say her name in the video. It was a struggle. Eventually I typed in the barcode number on her tag into a barcode scanner, and I was able to find her. So you know, if you're looking for your Squishmallow's name desperately so you can put it in a YouTube video, here you go. I hope you can learn something from me. Back to the actual drawing. It was just basically the same process that I used for the other villagers in this video. All I did was just a rough sketch, traced over a villager, did the line art. I traced over Sky in case you guys didn't recognize her. I decided to make this villager a wolf because actually before I finally found her name and searched her up, I actually didn't know what species she was, and this whole time I thought she was a wolf. So that's why I made her a wolf in the drawing. And anyways, she does look like a wolf still, I can say, even with knowing that she's a husky. The coloring was very similar to the last drawing, but I did do something that I thought was pretty cool. I basically made her bow like the Squishmallows bow by just filling in all these colors and then using the smudge tool to blend them and adding a couple little highlights to make it look shiny. I actually want to say that this is probably my favorite villager that I did in this video. I think that the shading is really cute. And the last Animal Crossing Squishmallow I'm going to be drawing today is Regina the Corgi. She is probably gonna have to be my favorite Squishmallow that I own.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
I just love corgis, and I've always really wanted a Animal Crossing corgi villager. I would totally spend many Nook Miles tickets trying to invite it to my island. So as you can see here, the model does look a bit off that I'm tracing over. I basically took Apple, the hamster, and put wolf ears on her. I put Chief's ears on Apple. So, you know, I mean, it's probably gonna look a little weird, but the dog body just wasn't working for the corgi. It just didn't seem right. It just wasn't chunky enough, you know? One of the best things about corgis is how chubby they are. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's what makes them unique, you know? So I mean, we just couldn't have a skinny little corgi. We couldn't. It's not right, you know? A little fun fact about the outfit, I decided to give Regina a jean jacket because, you know, it's in her name, Regina, jean. So this is how it turned out in the end. I did end up removing the eye highlights because I thought that they were kind of creepy, but other than that, that is how Regina turned out. I'm really proud of this one. So thank you all so much for sticking around till the end of this video. This video was really fun to make, so if you want a part 2, I will gladly make one. If you have any ideas for more Animal Crossing related art videos, make sure to comment them down below. I would love to hear your suggestions. Since you made it this far, if you could maybe consider liking or subscribing, that would be absolutely amazing. You don't have to. The fact that you're here is more than enough, but just if you want to, that would really help me out. So yeah, thanks again, and with that, I will see you all in the next one. Bye!